my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I'm super excited you're here today. I have guess what day it is? It is Stack Your Stash. Yes, it is. So we're going to work on a little stacking of the stash and have some fun and chat and, you know, what we've been doing. So how is everyone? Are you all good? How is it? How are you guys? Healthy, I hope. We have a beautiful California day. It's about 74 degrees in January. Ridiculous. Supposed to get the cold front tomorrow, so probably by the time you see this, it will have cooled down a little bit. But it's been nice. We've been able to open the windows and get fresh air and air out the house after all the rain. So I'm enjoying it, but it's not your normal January weather. Those of you who might be in snow are probably like, we hate her. But that's why I live in California. So anyway, today we're stacking the stash. So let's get busy. We're going to do a page filler. And then if we have time, I'm going to show you how to do another fun little stack your stash. So we'll see if we can get to this one today. If not, we'll do it on another day. Alrighty. So we are going to be using paper lunch sacks. Now you can use used ones, new ones. If you don't have a paper bag, really all you have to do, I meant to grab this before I came in. So excuse me a minute. Had a complete brain, you know what. Just get some packaging paper, like from Amazon. Hold on, that wasn't going to work, the one I just showed you. That was for something else. That was actually for another project. Haha. Just get a piece of packing paper from Amazon or trash, grocery bag, and just fold up something the size of the bag. So we're going to want the bag, once you fold it up, to be about 5¼ inches. Well, this is 10½, but we're not going to use all of that. So if you had a piece, you could just, you know, fold it 5¼ glue down the side, make it the height we're going to use our project, and then, you know, you can jury rig it using paper. I'm not going to have time to show you how to do that today, but if you really want to do this project and you don't have any lunch bags, now these you get at the grocery store, Dollar Tree, Dollar Mart, Dollar General, whatever you have in your country, because I know, like, everybody's different, right? The op shop, cheap shop. I think if you're in England, it's an op shop or a cheap shop. I guess your grocery stores in Italy have stuff like that. So, however you can get a hold of some bags. Dollar Tree. We went to Dollar Tree. There were none. So we went to the grocery store, and both Jolene's grocery store and mine had these. We will have these in our shop. They will be bundled for you. So you will be able to get a bundle of 10 or 12 from us so that you can make all the projects you want at a reasonable price. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do pages. So the first thing we want, it's going to cover an entire journal page. So I guess I should probably get a journal to show you. Now all journals are different sizes. Some of them are 7 inches all the way up to 9. If you're doing a tall skinny, this is going to be a little fat for a tall skinny, but you could make it smaller. You could definitely fold it up a little bit. And, you know, those could go up to 11 or 12 inches. So let's grab a journal page. See why I say it's a page filler? It literally fills the entire page of this tiny little journal. Now, this isn't a standard size journal, I don't think. Let me grab a page, which I thought I had one out here. Yes, I do. This would be a journal page. Standard piece of paper, fold it in half. And it does, ooh, these bags are big. If you can get them skinnier, you might want to do that. Let me see. My husband just bought me some. Let me see if they're any smaller. My daughter brought me some too. So I'm looking to see if any of them are tinier. Ooh, I just dumped bags all over the floor. Oh my goodness. Let's see if these are any tinier. I know there's different widths of lunch bags, so you kind of got to watch it. Well, it is definitely a 100% full page filler. So, well, we're going to fill the page for sure. Or you can use it as an insert. If you don't want to glue it down, you know, you just paper clip it in. And usually if you put it in the back of a journal, Sorry guys, I remember I haven't done any videos like this in a while, a couple weeks, because I've been busy. So what I was saying is, in the back of the journal, you could just pop it back there. See, it'll fit fine. You know, if you just wanted to tuck it in, or put it with a journal, or use it as a stand alone, okay? It will fill your journal, but it just depends on what you want to do. All right, I'm going to move these off my desk. I just brought some papers and things to play with. How tall is this journal? I just wanted to see what this one is. Yeah, 8 3/4. So most journals are about 8 1/2 to 9, depending upon your, I'm probably going to make this 7 3/4, I'm thinking. I will cut a couple of bags, because you know, we like to do a bunch, right? So I'm going to pull off, I have digital papers here. And I also have scrapbooking paper. So we have both to choose from today. You can use old magazines or ads, whatever you want to cover your bag with. I'm going to kind of set that off to the side. And now this particular, oh dear, this one doesn't go that far. So if I go 7 3/4, what would I cut off at the top? See, I'm trying to figure out how many inches would I cut off the top. So let's just do this. We're going to take off about 3 inches, okay? Let's take off 3 inches from the top. That'll be easy enough for me to do on a smaller cutter, because I don't really want to go to Bertha today if I don't have to. And I'm just going to cut that off. You can save that. You can make ruffles out of that, paper ruffles. Very fun. So now we have it much shorter. And if we're putting it in our journal, I need to leave the journal band off so that I can, if we're putting this in a journal, yeah, that's a good height, right? See, it gives you some height to put that on there. See, it fits on there. You could do that easily. All right, so we're going to take off 3 inches. So since we're going to mass make, I think I will do a couple of bags just to show you. You cut as many as you want to make pages for. However many journal, because it's going to cover your whole page. So when you're doing those white pages that you don't really like in your journal, a white page, for those of you who are new, is when you are working in a journal and you have put in a digital page or something that is white on the back and you don't like it and you want to cover it up. We try to make page inserts that will cover, or as a flip out, that cover that page. Now, if you didn't have any that you had to cover, you could just tape it in and flip it out, you know. So you could do that too, right? So there's our little, and these will make great, cut it on one end and then ruffle it on your sewing machine or glue it, and you can make some wonderful ruffles with these. You could also glue them together and make another pocket if you wanted, a little tiny pocket. You could use it on your bag if you wanted. But I like the idea of ruffling this up and making some really pretty paper bag ruffles. And for those of you who maybe don't know what a paper bag ruffle is, let me see if I have one I can grab here. I'm trying not to get in the picture, but it's really hard. I'm going to knock everything over, aren't I? My lights are now on my way. A paper ruffle is like this. Okay. So you can make them out of paper bags, or I don't know if I have any left. I love my paper bag ruffles so much. I use them all the time. I think this is one right here. Yeah, this is a paper bag ruffle. We put them up the side of a page for decoration, right? These are just some, I'm going to not try to put that back right now because I don't want you to hear a big old crash as I knock down my lights. Or my phone or anything else exciting, right? All right, so let's make, I'm going to cut 4 again because this is everybody's bags are going to be different, depends on your country and your store. This is 10 1/2, so we're taking off 3 inches off the top. Ooh, I'm going to have some lovely ruffles. I'm very excited about that. Oh my goodness. I love making paper bag ruffles. And they don't have to be that wide. You can cut them. I won't make them this wide. I'll cut them again and then I'll ruffle them. So actually, I'll just fold them all up, cut them on my cutter and make them skinnier. And then I can ruffle those. And when I do that, I'll show you what they look like. Okay, one more. Let's take the 3 off here. How is everybody? What's new? What are you guys doing? Anything exciting? I always ask that. Sometimes I get an answer, sometimes I don't. I am so happy that you're all excited about our new shop. We are too. That's all we can talk about. So you're going to be sick of hearing about it. But, okay, so here is my card. Hold on, let's get it to focus. All right, there you go. So there's my YouTube channel name, my Instagram name, our Etsy shop with digitals, and then ajeweldesign.com will be, I'm sorry, I'm weaving, will be our new store. So it's not up yet. If you go there, I don't think anything will happen. I don't think there's anything there right now. So Jolene has to work out all the kinks and all the fun stuff with that. So that's her job. I'm glad it's not mine. So we're going to stack these, as many as you want to make, right? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 100, whatever is good for you. And what we want to do is we want to cover this, and we wanted to make it real purty. We're going to make it purty. So I have both digital and, for me, it's going to be hard to pick one. I think I'm going to use these, it's called the French Chateau Souvenir de la France, is the journal shop. Is that the only printed one? Gee, that's pretty. I mean, there's a lot of pretty pictures here. Okay. Oh yeah, there's another one. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with these as my base, and then I'll use these to decorate with, right? Maybe that'll work. All right. So let's get going. Since there isn't a lot of, what do you want to call it? Prep. Now, I pulled out complimentary ones. Now, if I'm going to use this one, would I want to use that? Or, hold on, I bought another set that has kind of more pinks. I'm trying to figure out what I would want to use. Well, maybe I'll just do one on one bag and one on another, because what I did is I grabbed like papers to go with that one and that one. I was thinking like this was the ones I would want to do for this, maybe. And then I had the greens, so here's the green versions. Now this is the Theodosia Square, and I got it at Amazon. You can get it at Hobby Lobby, I think, or Michael's. I think somebody told me they got theirs at Hobby Lobby. This is the paper pad I'm using. Okay, so for those of you who prefer scrapbook, oopsie, hold on. Oh my goodness. For those of you who prefer scrapbook paper to digitals, right? But I'm going to use both. See, now I have this other really pretty one, which I'm thinking of using with this one. Ooh, that's a really kind of yikes in your face green, isn't it? Let me see. Again, this is a Souvenir de la France, and this is Le Temps, number 3. Or no, Le Temps, Le Temps. Oh, that's pretty too. Okay. Oh, that's got such bright greens. I don't think that would look good with that. So I don't know if that's going to go with that. Maybe I'm better over here. And this one over here. Maybe. Possibly. I'm just checking out papers here. I wanted some images from these kits. I have not used them yet. They've been sitting in my stash doing nothing. Collecting dust, right? Okay. So this is Souvenir de la France. Le Temps, number 3. Lestemps. I can't remember. I took French. I can't remember le and la and lay and all that good stuff. So having a little trouble with that, but that's okay. It's been so long. I am so old. I like this with this. I just keep going back to that. This one's cute over here, maybe. Maybe with this. We'll see. I'm going to put this one on the floor. Okay. Let's work with this one. If I keep fussing around, I need to see what time it is. I'm never going to get anywhere. Let me see. Oh, we're 15 minutes in already. Eee! Oh, no. Okay. So, an hour from now at 15 minutes. About 20. Okay, we got a little time. So I was thinking I would put some of the prettier print up here. And maybe the less pretty print down there. Or I could put pretty print on the bottom. I don't need all these right away, right? Now, one thing I will say, once we get it all covered, I'll probably cut the top with pinking shears because I really like the way that looks. So I'm going to put that off to the side. And I'm going to, do I want that on there? Because I have to decide, you know, am I going to put her over that? Or am I going to put them over that? Possibly, huh? She's really pretty. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a mat so that I can keep the glue off my desk. Now, I just get these at Dollar Tree, and they will take a lot of abuse. They've been washed and washed. So, you know, it's a good way to keep your area clean if you like that. Now, one thing, you're going to have a pocket here, but you can have, and if you open this up, you can have another pocket right here. So, or we can just glue it all shut, you know, and not worry about it. I'm at a I don't know place, right? So we're going to have to see what we think. All right, let's put this up here. Let's see. I am going to use, well, I can either use, let's try this and see how we do with it. We'll see, right? We'll see. So I'm going to want that to go in under here so that I can and just use whatever glue stick you really like. Don't use the children's school glue. Pick a better glue, please. I say that because otherwise you're going to be really upset with yourself and say, why didn't you warn me that that isn't going to hold and it's going to come off? And now my customer or my family member is not happy because my paper fell off. So pick a little better glue. I'm not saying go out and buy, you know, expensive glue. Don't get me wrong. But, okay. Another, what you get, what you pay for. Okay. So now, for those of you who are new, those of you who've been doing this a long time, you just ignore me, right? Please. You know what you like already. You guys are seasoned. You know you have your loves. And some of you really love the school glues. But I've not had good experience with that. So that's based on my experience. Now, I've had a couple people say, oh, I'm going to start the Stack Your Stash as soon as I go and get those special papers. No, 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 no. I do not want you to go buy what I have. You don't have to go get digital papers. You don't have to go get a certain anything. I try to give you the alternatives to do what we're doing so you don't have to do that, okay? I don't want you going out and spending money if you don't have it, you know? And use what you have in your stash. Get creative with your little brain, right? If you're a scrapbooker, card maker, happy planner, you guys are going to have stuff. You're already going to have stuff. So you don't have to go do that, right? So don't go spending tons of money. All right, that's covered. Look how easy that was. I just put it on there, glued it, cut around it, boom, covered, right? Super easy. Now, I want to have another paper on this bottom half. What do I want? Do I want something that big or do I want a pretty little paper? That's kind of big. I think I'll go with this one. Now I'm going to kind of do the same thing where I'm just going to line it up, flip it over, and cut it off, right? It's just so much easier than trying to cut to fit. Cut to fit is very difficult. Now, if you like measuring and cutting and fitting and going through all that stress, of course, go ahead. It's up to you. It's stressful for me. Some people, they need to do that. I'm not one of those. I want as little. I'm a professional seamstress my whole life. Had to do everything perfectly for sewing. And so I love this because I can wing it, and that's all I want to do. I don't want to cut, you know, everything perfectly and do all that fun stuff. I want to do something completely different. And so I chose journal making. Like I said, I don't call them junk journals. I call them journal making. Because if I'm using junk, I'll say I'm making a junk journal. But if I'm not using junk and I'm using beautiful papers and pretty things, then, you know, no, no, no. All right. Now, again, so I'm going to lift this up, and I'm just going to go right along the bag. This would be a good place to open the bag if I wanted to. I'm really thinking about it. Oh, let's see. To give us an extra pocket. Boy, I did not cut that straight. Well, I followed the bag, but the bag's not straight. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to see if I can clean that up without opening the bag. Probably not. I'm going to open the bag if I try. All right, I think I'm going to open it. Okay, so what that does is it lets me open this and create a pocket right here. And then you'll have one there. So I like that. And in fact, I forgot to bring over my scissors. Now I have very expensive pinking shears that were, you know, that I've bought. These were mine, given to me. I think they were my grandmother's when I learned to sew. They were given to me. My grandma wasn't sewing anymore. And these are Compton 7500 US patent. Very old. They do not cut fabric anymore. They haven't cut fabric for years. So I decided, well, they've just been sitting there. They cannot be sharpened. You cannot sharpen these scissors. You might be able to cut some foil a little bit, but they can't sharpen pinking scissors, or so I've been told by the knife sharpen guys, unless they just don't want to because they're lazy. I don't know. So I figured, well, if I'm not using them and they're just sitting there, I was going to give them away or get rid of them or throw them away. And then when I started doing this, I realized, wow, I could use those on paper because they don't cut fabric pretty. They mush it up and make a mess. Cute, right? Super duper cute. Now, all right, let's move this stuff aside. Oh, I could see me making hundreds of these, you guys. Lordy. Uh-oh, here we go. So now we have lovely image here. I would like to put something up here. I'm thinking my girl here, and I'm actually going to use my pinking shear to cut that. I thought that would be fun. And I want to do, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to cut that out a little more. The only thing is you got to line up the teeth so you don't end up with a funny looking mess. There we go. Okay, I want that. And then I like this. So let me cut that out. Okay, I'm gonna do, well, I've got roses on there, so maybe I don't want to do that one. That's all right, but I do like this one here. I thought this would be fun on paper, something different, right? And maybe put a little bit up there. I wish I could make her smaller. Well, I can make her smaller because she's tucked in, so you're really not going to see her, right? So let's just tuck her in down there. Put that up there. Move that over so we can see. There we go. How do you like that? That's pretty, right? And then, of course, I can put something down on the bottom. This is, I'm working on linen paper. Linen printing paper. Printer paper. By Southworth. It has a really pretty patina to it. So I could do this to every morning seem to say there's something happy on the way. Or may every morning seem to say. And so now I'm thinking I want that down. Did I have that right side up? Yeah, does it go that way? I think it does. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Now, I'm going to want something else up there, so I don't know. Maybe this one. Now, this is a digital paper, and I know some of you don't have that capability. Oh, by the way, in our shop at some point, we will be selling pre-printed digital kits and bits and pieces and things for you to use, so you don't have to print your own. So that will be good for those of you who cannot print for whatever reason, or don't want to get a printer, or don't have one, or whatever. So that is coming also. So Jolene is going to be doing that. And a lot of it will like if we're doing a project and there's a new kit or some kind of kit that we're using of hers, then we will print it for you. Of course, we can't print other digital artists' work, but we can certainly do hers or something new or exciting bits and pieces for you. Okay, so I am thinking I like that up there and that there. What do we think? I do. I like that. Okay, so let's get these. I'm going to ink. It's a little bright white for me because this paper is not white. Just a little bit of ink there. Age it up a bit. And then let me see about here. Now, you could cut a little thumb notch if you want to indicate that you have pockets everywhere. So that's up to you if you want to do that. Let me see in a minute. You notice I haven't glued this down yet. I will not glue it down until I'm pretty sure I'm done, with everything. And I'm going to want to, I don't know if this is going to work. So let me see how this looks. It might look stupid. Let's see. It doesn't round it much, but it does kind of take off that one sharp edge on that corner. So that was okay. I don't think it did a whole lot, but you can do that. And then we're going to do this. Just like any paper bag, they all have that little notch at the top. So we're going to do that. One thing I can do is fold this up to that so that I get it in the same place. I should have did it together. I don't know what I was thinking. There we go. Now we know that they are evenly punched. That's a little tip for you. I don't like them to be too deep, but when you glue this down, if you glue it down on a piece of, on a page, you're going to have a pocket back there. You're going to have a pocket here. You'll have a pocket here. And you'll have a pocket here, right? So one thing we're going to want to do, though, is we're going to want to close some of this gusset up right here. We're going to want to close some of this gusset. Now, we can have it open if we want, but I'm thinking we're probably better off just opening this up. Oh, this must have, looks like it volcanoed up and closed up my bottle. Excuse me, I have something in my eye. Oh. Itchy eye. If we keep getting sun, we're going to start blooming things that aren't supposed to bloom right now. So far, the birdies aren't out happily singing, so I think we're okay for right now as far as that kind of thing goes. But when they start singing, we're in trouble. We're getting a fall spring, and we don't want one. Messes up the fruits and vegetables. Okay, so we have a little bag there, a bag there. Let's get this glued down. I'm not going to use this because a lot of times it'll show through this, show a line. Let's get this down here. I want to push it all the way down. There we go. And then we have this. Now I want to put that there. Now which way did it go? Did it go this way? I think it did. But you know what? I'm not liking, this looks like it's off to the side. It's bugging me. I made that crooked, of course. How else would I do it? Okay, let's go like this. So our big news is our shop. Ooh, my furniture came in today. Woo! I got a new cabinet for in here. I want to get rid of some of the open trays and things I have. And I bought a cabinet that has 5 drawers and a cupboard, a closing cupboard. So what I want to put in there is... what do you call it? like all my vintage books, my antique books, papers, supplies that I'm going to be using, you know. So that's what I got that for. And I'm kind of getting rid of some open trays, so some of that stuff will go in there too. So it's going to be better, I think, than what I had. Now I'm thinking now that I want to do it this way. Like this. Yes, I like that. But I feel like I'm going to put the lace on the side, I think. And then do I want lace here? I do. I want something. Let's see what I have. I got in my, did I tell you Jolene and I went thrift store antique shopping? So we picked up stuff. I got a lot of vintage pom-poms. These are very vintage, so I think that's a little too much. I got some bells. I got some cute things that I need to now find a home for. I don't have a home for them. Oh, no. So I have this pretty little bit. Let me put that on there. Let me just kind of glue that on. Scrunch it up a little bit. Put that on there. Yes, 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 yes. So that would be good with this. What time do I have? Oh, I've got time. I'll double check in a minute. I could probably do a couple of these. These are really easy to do, as you can see. You're just decorating them up. I'm just kind of scrunching it up onto the glue stick because my glue stick glues fabric. The Scotch Crete and the Scotch Permanent will both glue fabric in place and make it stay there. I will have to use some Fabri-Tac to put the fabric on top because sometimes it's not enough for the glue stick. Okay. And then I could put some lace across the bottom. Oh dear. Which one goes where? I guess it doesn't matter. I also feel like something else. Oh, I know. Okay. Okay. I know. Let's see. I've already inked this, haven't I? Feels like I did. But then I go recut something and I forget to do that. Because this is going on top of fabric, it is going to get Fabri-Tac. Oh, in this case, Fabri-Fix. But yeah, either one. Fabri-Tac, Fabri-Fix, or 3-in-1 are all good glues for fabric. Even art glitter glue will work on it, but it takes a little bit longer to dry. This one's like immediate. Okay, look at that. Oof, we're getting there. Now, what else do I want on here? I feel like I'm going to want something there. I want something down here. Let's see. I want this pearl and lace, maybe. Let's see if we do. So, yes, fabulous. I got a new piece of furniture, but guess who has to put it together? Yeah, my hubby. As he was trying to lift it upstairs, he's like, "What did you buy?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's a cabinet." He was like, "Oh my gosh, this is heavy." It was super heavy. The guy had trouble getting it to the door. So, there's, of course, assembly is required. You get flat pieces and you got to put it all together. But he's so used to building furniture for me. I used to build my own, but bending over for me now is harder to get on the floor to put them together. So, with my knees, cannot do. But he will do it for me because he's sweet. Uh-oh, I just broke my nail. Darn it. Well, heck. Okay, let me put this on there. I like this one. It's already got all the pearls and everything on it for you. It's got lace and ribbon. It's a little bit of everything. I'm going to trash my nails, but that's okay. I need to fix them anyway. I've been beating the living daylights out of them with all this packaging. Oh, shoot. See, you can't see that. Happy on the way. So I need to move that all the way down, and that's okay if it's off a little bit because we did cut it down at the top. I might need a little bit right here. And I need a little bit right here. Let me see. I'm going to check my time, guys. Hold on. This is a knitting needle cap, and it's a soft rubber, and it works great to cover the top of your glues so they do not dry out. All right, and I definitely want to put something up there, so let me see what I have over here. I tend to keep using the same ones over and over because they're right next to me. Probably have to buy some more of this. I don't remember where I bought it, but I'll have to look it up. I love it. It's like become my new thing. I'm thinking now, well, hold on. Do I want to go all the way? If I want to go all the way up from the bottom, then I need to glue the bit down. But if I'm going to go from there up, yeah, I'm going to do it from there up. Let me just cut it off somewhere here. I just love this little lace. I bought a couple yards of it, but I'm going right through it because it's fabulous. I don't remember where I bought it. I probably showed you guys the day I got it. It's in one of my videos, I'm sure. Sometimes I'll stick a card down in my box, but I don't see one, so I don't know. But we can get laces everywhere. We will be selling lace in our shop too. Little bits of lace. We'll be selling little bits of everything, just not massive amounts of anything. You know what I mean? So, by the yard. Probably sell some laces. Depends what we can get our hands on. That's going to be the big thing. And get a decent price so it's not outrageous. And when we're out antiquing, and well, pretty soon we're going to have to, as soon as the weather turns nice, we'll start garage sailing and hitting the thrift stores and antique stores all around us, in the cities around us, because there's a lot of them. Yeah, I like that. Alrighty then, let's do that. That's cute. I'm doing this to kind of hold it down. Now I want to put something there. I could put a bow. I can put a rose. I could put all kinds of things. I have just lots of stuff. Oh, I got some rubber stamps when we went. I gave them a good cleaning. They were horrifically black. And, oh, that's something else. So, let's see. What have I got here that I want to put on there? I want it to be kind of maybe a peachy rose. That sticks out too much. It is a page one, but I want it to be flatter than that. Those are all too big. It is so pretty, though. Boy, I would love that right there. But if we're going to use that on a page and not on a cover, that would sit up too high. So, and that's too pink. That's more peachy, but again, too high. Too pink, not peachy enough. I need something more of this color, but it's too thick. Let me see what else I got. I did just order some things too that I needed. Baby roses, no. I'm looking to see what I've got. These are my whatnot boxes here. Much too pink. Okay. What about this one? This is kind of creamy. I'm going to put a pearl or something else in the middle of that. I don't know. Not cutting it. Not doing it for me, guys. What am I going to... Oh, wait. This is peachy. That's pretty. What if we put that down there? That won't hurt anything because it goes dead flat. So and still maintains its rose shape. So I am going to cut that. Those are my bits boxes. Lots of bits and pieces. And I guess, oh gosh, I can't think of your name, sweetie. I just inspired someone to do a video from one of my videos, which I thought was very cool. And I thought that was just amazing. I'm trying to get to my page so I could look up who was inspired by me. So I wanted to say hello. Apparently you watch my videos. Let's see. Oh. Okay, I can't find it. Darn it. Oh, Blossom and Inspire with Sandra Wildermuth. She was inspired by my bits boxes and things to organize her crochet bits and pieces. So her like doilies and stuff like that, crochet doilies. So anyway, she was inspired by one of mine. That was so exciting. And so I watched her video the other day, watched her organize. So hello. I don't know if you're still watching or just watched that one. Sometimes people just watch one and they don't come back. So, you know, you don't know if they're still here or not. But anyway, that was wonderful. I was very excited by that. It was nice of YouTube to recommend me, I think. I'm not sure if they're the ones who did or how she found me, or she's been watching me. I don't really know. Sometimes I don't know how you guys find me or, you know, why you're, you know, the whole bit. So, I'm going to put some rubbing alcohol on my hands because they got pretty goopy there. I got goopy. I want to see if I have like a little pearl or something. I like this little pearl right here. It's got a little gold on it. It sticks up quite a bit, doesn't it? But I was thinking, well, maybe up there. It's a little tall. All right. I'm trying to keep this fairly flat for this one. I don't usually care one way or the other because I like my pages to be full, but you're getting the full Laurette treatment today. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Oh, great. Lunch. Hubby brought me some lunch today. So he was out grocery shopping, so he picked up lunch on his way home because he knew I was filming today and I was busy. So I think I know what I want there. I have other bits boxes, as you know. I have lots and lots of them. Oh, too fancy. Let's see. Not that one. I'm going through these. I love these so much. Maybe up here. Over here. Yeah, up in the corner. And maybe a word there. Okay, we can do that. I figured I had one cut already. These are my Liz boxes. These come from Miss Liz. Hi, Liz. Hope you're well. Still using all your beautiful bits and pieces you sent me. I love them. It was just a fabulous thing to get. Jolene and I both love them and use them all the time. Even if you don't see it in the video, it's getting used. Okay, let's keep that upside down. I'm going to go there because that doesn't stand up that much. And then I want a word right there, I think. I'm sure I have a word we can use. I don't think we need quite so many scissors. We could put a few away. I'm not really sure what you guys can see. Okay, let me find, what am I looking for? Do you guys remember? Oh, word. Well, I don't know why I stood up. I didn't need to stand up. They're right next to me. Oh my goodness. Okay. got some pretty words, so I think I'll use them over there. Word strips. Oh, yes, and Jolene is going to be creating her word strips for you. Assortments of word strips to use for your journals, pre-printed. You can buy them already printed, and you don't have to buy a digital. And you can buy them in strips with a pretty little clip on them to use for your journals. So you'll have different options as to what kind you want. There'll be different packs, I guess, or strips. I'm not sure. Not sure how she's going to do that yet. I know we've talked about it, but it's like one of the 8 million things we need to do. So, but I think you'll enjoy them because, you know, I use them all the time, and you guys are like, where do you get those? And oh gosh, I don't have a, you know, I can't print, and I don't have a computer. I don't have one either. I use my iPad. But if you don't have an iPad either, then it's going to be kind of tough, right? So I need to reprint these. I use them so much. Oh my gosh, I'm down to hardly any. Yikes. Oh, that's pretty. I want to put something kind of pinky behind it. I'll have to see what I have. I'm cutting this down really far. Kind of chancing that I'm going to cut it too far. Let's see. So isn't this fabulous? I mean, look at that. Oh, I forgot to close the other side. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I just think it's a cool thing. You know, just cover your bag and look at what you get. This beautiful thing when you're done. I'm just happy with it, okay? I don't think I'm all that. I just am happy with it. Let's see. Let me put this kind of up there and or there, or maybe over here, maybe over there. Get that away from that. There's getting to be, well, if you want it when you're collaging, you want all your pieces to touch so that they have reference to one another. You don't want your pieces on a piece of paper just willy-nilly. Everything needs to touch each other when you're collaging in order for it to have continuity and look good together. Kind of have this little bit of, yeah, I think I'll grab a bit of this. Let's see, do I have any that's cut already? Because I hate to cut another one. I hate to cut another strip, but I will. Do I have some? What color is this? Is this pink? No, that's blue. That's blue. Blue, blue, blue. Or I could use this. This is my favorite, as you know. I love this stuff. Maybe I'll use this. Where'd my word go? Did I end up putting it in the thing? Where'd my word go? Anybody see it? What did I do with it? Did I knock it on the floor? Where did my word go? Oh, come on. Where did my word go? Did I knock it on the floor? Yep, I think I did. No, I don't know. I can't find my word, guys. Where did it go? Sorry, my head down. Give me a minute. Where did my word go? Are you kidding me? Well, I don't have another one that says beautiful, but I have to print it. Oh, let me see if I got another beautiful, because I don't want to take the whole doggone video looking for it. Come on. I don't have a dark one. I have light ones, but I don't have any more dark ones. I got to print that sheet again. Well, I'm pretty sure I pre-printed them already, but I don't have any more dark ones. Darn it. Okay. I'm whining. I'm whining. I think it probably got dropped into where I have all this stuff next to me. And I just, oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I found it. I found it. I found it. Oh, persistence. I'm like a bulldog. I will not let go till I find what I'm looking for. Oh, somebody told me that once. A male person in business said, "You're like a bulldog." I was like, yeah, thank you. You probably didn't mean that as a nice thing, but I don't care. You're right. I'm like a pit bull, actually. I don't let go. Once I'm locked in, look out. Yes. But I kind of like it over here. Gotta decide where it's going. I still like it over there better. I know you're supposed to do it in relations to the others, but I don't care. I want to put it over here. It's attaching that ribbon. It's on that, so it's fine. And then again, I'm using the fabric tack too because it's going on fabric or ribbon or lace. And I'm gonna kind of tuck it under that lace a little bit. Oh, that's pretty. I'm happy with that. I am. You know what I could put there? Let's see if I have any. Yeah. Well, that's 3 major things. Yes, I grunged it up. It's too fancy, too new looking to go with all the rest of this. All right, I have blinged the living daylights out of this thing. I don't know where it's going. I don't have a journal or anything for this. I'm just playing. I don't know where it's going to go. Now, you don't have to completely decorate. You can just cover it with some papers and then do your decoration later. It's just that I haven't been able to get to the decoration decorating portion lately, so I thought maybe, where did I brought over some bits? Where are they? Where are they? Where's my bits? I pre-cut some stuff. Hello? Where are you? Oh my goodness, I don't know. I hate that. I had everything all organized. Took it off my desk. Ah, here we go. But I don't know if they go with this paper or the other paper. That's the only thing. I got some French stamps and some stuff that I thought maybe I could put in here, but this is kind of too bright for that. This one's not bad, but I don't think I would want to put it right there. And I had some pretty little stamps, but I'm not going to use those on this. But this I could use. The only thing is the back is not finished, so let me grab... Oh, I'm running out of time, guys. A piece of cardstock. You know what? I'll do that later. I'll just put that in there, but I'm going to back it with some cardstock. Some cream cardstock. I'll just put the stuff in there kind of as is so you can kind of see where all your pockets are. So there's a pocket there, but then there's also this pocket in the front, and there's one in the back. Can you see that? One there and one there. So if any of these pieces fit in here, I'll just stick them in there for now. So you can kind of see where something would go, right? So there's your pockets, right? There's your pockets. There's a pocket there, and then there's a pocket there, right? So that would make a cute little notebook, wouldn't it? There you go. So you know, it's loaded. You got the idea, right? So that's that. All right. Now, let's go over one more time how to do this. I think I got 5 or 10 minutes. Let me see if I do. 53. We might go over a little. I like these papers. I want to use them. Okay, I've already used that one. Oh, I want to use this one. Ooh, which corner should I use? This is really pretty paper. Yikes. I love it. Okay. Let's use this one. Aren't those pretty together? Oh, yummy. Okay, let's cover another bag. So easy, guys. Super duper easy. I'm going to do it quick. Because you're going to see these edges, and it's the best time to do this. If you're an inker, do it now. Remember, we've cut 3 inches off to give us some room at the top of the page. If you want to leave them full height, there's some fun stuff we could do with those too. But these are mainly a page filler. This is not the page filler I was going to do for you guys. I may not be able to do it. I was looking at it. It's pretty complicated, and I'm not sure I can do it justice. So I wanted to find a way to get that on there, but I can't do it because it's kind of got a... Well, I could. I really like that. So I would just have to figure out how to get it on there and cut it off. Okay, so I'm just going to glue the bag. We're going to glue the bag. So this is how you prep them. So you would just go through and take your papers, glue your top and your bottom, get them all ready, and then you go back and decorate when you're ready to put them into a specific journal. So we try to use papers that you know you would use in your projects, right? And I'm just going to put it right on there. And, well, that's not straight. Yikes. Okay. That's the thing about 12 by 12s. They are very, so if you got scraps, you could do this way easier than I'm doing it, right? So don't worry about that. You can let a little of the paper bag show if you want, because this is where it folds. See, it's right to the edge, but unfortunately that's where it folds. And I'm going to be cutting the top off, so I'm not worried about that. I'm going to take my and I am going to just pull it up and cut it. Very easy to do. This is a little bit, this one's a little bit more awkward than the first one we did, but it's because I wanted to use the top of the page. See, but see, it still covers it. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It gave us our colors. And then it leaves me this one to put somewhere if I want to use that somewhere else. So, and then I have this little bottom one. We're going to do the same thing on the bottom. We're just going to lay it down. Ooh, I love that rose. I think these are cabbage roses, or they could be peonies. Cabbage roses and peonies kind of look the same to me. I'm sure they're not. If I put them side by side, they probably aren't, but one reminds me of the other, so either one's okay. These paper bags are not square in any way, shape, or form. They're kind of a hot mess, if you ask me, so it's making my job a little bit harder. But I'm going to put that on there. Put it down. And cut it off. Oh shoot, I just cut that crooked. I could see when I did it. Darn it. But I'm going to put lace or something on the bottom, so I don't care. And I'm going to cut that off. I got some glue where I don't want it. Oh, we are going to have in our shop some of these glue erasers. So absolutely going to have those. I think I'm going to try to make sure I get them ready, packaged and ready for you guys. Inventory and everything, so they'll be in the first round. So if you guys need those, because I use mine all the time, you'll be able to get them from us. And yes, you can buy them in a lot of places, so please don't chime in, folks. I know that, and so does everybody else, but we will have them for your convenience. So if you're ordering something else, it will be, you'll be able to get them from us as well. I've got to check out pricing on those, so, all right. And I was informed by Dollar Tree they are raising their prices to $1.50 instead of $1.25. And a good amount of their products are going to be $3 and $5 now. And some things are going to slide back to the dollar. And that's going to happen very, very, very soon, according to the manager at our local Dollar Tree. I don't know if that will happen everywhere, but she says it's corporate commanded. So don't be surprised if you walk into a Dollar Tree and it's no longer $1 or even $1.25. They're changing all the prices. We have a lot of poor people in our town, and they actually, it's the only way they can eat is to go to the Dollar Tree. But now that the prices are going up, I don't know how they will afford to go there anymore. We have a lot of farm workers here and elderly, a lot of elderly, and that's where they get their food is the Dollar Tree. So it makes me sad that they're bumping prices for these people. I mean, it's everything. It takes them everything just to get $1, right? So, gosh, it's tough. Especially with the prices of everything going up and up and up. I'm actually gonna round this corner here too. I don't like that so rough. Okay. Okay, so there you have another bag. So we can just keep going on and covering our bags. And then these are ready to go for our next project, whatever it's going to be. I have a lot of the papers here. So I didn't get to that other project, but we will. I'll show you these finished. I'm definitely going to play around with some of these papers and cover a couple more bags. It's like I've got, isn't that pretty? See, look at what I've got to play with. I picked out some really pretty pinks and greens, and well, they're not pink, they're sort of a peachy pink and a rosy pink. They're not like pink, but anyway, I have all these to play with. So this one is going to get this lady or someone like her on there, maybe a little bit smaller. See if I can find the smaller image in the kit, if there's a smaller image to go on this one. Whew, there you have it, guys. So this is my paper page. I don't know what we're going to call it. Page insert, or covering your page with a paper bag. I don't know. I'll come up with something. Look for it. But anyway, this is the idea for our Stack Your Stash this week. The other one I have for you, we can do on another Stack Your Stash. So I'll do that next time around. No worries. We can do it then. But we can decorate with all kinds of fun things. So I'll do that in my next few. So, all right, you guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you coming along and hanging out with me today and doing another Stack Your Stash. You guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses, guys. Bye-bye.